Hi, I'm Rhonda Carlson, and welcome to the Chat Evening News. Medicine Hat College grad Mike Shagan spent the last 2 years hitting the books and sweating out his power engineering diploma. But after graduation, Mike was schooled in a very different field this summer. He swapped books for a paintbrush, working long hours to help rehabilitate child soldiers in Africa. Chat News followed Mike and a group of 16 other young adults to Uganda this summer. In part 2 of our series, Smiles to the Somber, Jeremy Hunker reports on why former killers halfway around the world are now singing the praises of Medicine Hat.
It's just sandpaper and a few gallons of paint. But with these simple tools, hatters are brightening one of the world's darkest regions.
When I look at the big picture, I realize how much joy we are providing for them and how much hope we're bringing them, so that's what drives me.
Hope has been in short supply here in northern Uganda. For decades, a rebel army terrorized its citizens with an infamous reputation for employing child soldiers. Soldiers like this young man who, 6 years after being abducted and forced to fight, still remembers how to fire a gun.
But others, they just make it like this to focus. And the big ones like RPG, we put it like this.
When Tony was only 14 years old, rebel soldiers kidnapped him on a Ugandan roadside. Before his eyes, 16 others were executed. But just before Tony was to be killed, a rebel gunman changed his mind, deciding instead to train Tony as a soldier.
So they really wanted me to go and train. And that's why I was not killed.
Within rebel ranks, Tony became part of one of the world's most terrorizing forces. One, as some reports suggest, even guilty of cannibalism. This memorial site here is a testament to the brutality of the LRA. On this ground in 2004, the rebel army surrounded a camp, torched it, and then shot its inhabitants at random, killing over 120 people. But only an hour drive from that site, a new picture is being painted. This group of Medicine Hat young adults is here partnering with established Ugandan aid groups, local school and church workers rehabilitating children with astounding success.
How many want to be engineers? Put your hand with a lot of courage. Doctors, when these children came, you will not see any smile in their face. They were unhappy. They were so traumatized because of what they have seen. But let me tell you now, they are happy.
Now armed with a pen and education, and after years of counseling, youths like Tony have a new hope. Hope partly credited to Medicine Hat.
To have to kill at that early of an age, you kind of die inside. You become like a machine, like a robot. And they're kind of destroyed, almost.
Recent Medicine Hat College graduates like Mike help by renovating this school ground. They also provide toys, clothes, and if needed, medical supplies.
Yeah. Then all of you are going to be pilots.
In light of Tony's story, Medicine Hat sacrifices may seem small, but local aid workers say they make a massive difference.
The challenge is enormous, but what you have done so far has really helped us to impact the life of our people. So thank you so much because of helping us to impact our society.
Actually showing that we care, that we love them, that someone out there does care, and that there is hope and a future.
It's a small gift from a young Medicine Hat group, but for this former child soldier, these sacrifices offer one more reason to smile.
There's nothing that can really scare me in this compound.
In northern Uganda, Jeremy Hunka, Chat News.